welcome back, and if you're anything like me, you've just not stopped in between the two videos. Last video ended where we sorted out there's 5 Brusii armies in 2 battles, which I thought was pretty nifty. And now, the Julii will have a go. So join us now as we dive straight into the action. Oh, and hello, welcome back to the Scipii, take on everybody, and we really are taking on everybody now. It's like a foregone conclusion, I'm going to get all 7 more provinces, but I think we'll really get into quite interesting battles. They certainly are for me. I'm loving this. Oh, good stuff. Good way to hone your tactical skills. Realising the tactical skills in Rome Total War, in fact all Total Wars games, are horribly lacking. As far as... oh, this is a pre-Marian army, this is. For Velites, Hastati, Principes, War Dogs. Oh, it should be no problem. To my... you know, early but modern. Yet this shouldn't be a problem. It'd be a good way of comparing the two. Like, what happens when a post-Marian army comes up against a pre-Marian army? Sorry, I got a bit carried away sort of describing that. Yes, I'm not very good at...
Take up the shield! Grasp the spear!
Grasp the spear!
Sharpen the sword's edge! This is a day of destiny! And fate of many will be decided in this place!
Ooh, well, that's very stirring. And because we're in the Pyrenees, we get to fight on the mountain. And you're going to see how ridiculously easy it can be when you fight on a slope that pronounced. It is going to be absolute murder. I guarantee this, more or less. I don't want to jinx it too much, because whenever I say, oh, this is going to be easy, I'm one of those people, I think it's called sad sacks, where everything that can go wrong does go wrong. However, I'm feeling rather very confident about this battle, because I just outclass their troops by an order of magnitude, and to say I've got the high ground is a massive understatement. I'm on top of a bloody mountain. This is going to be fun. Oh, we're going to have a good time. You can just follow the ridge of the mountain, and there is nothing. They are just not going to get through. Maybe park you across like that, and you can go across like that. Balearic slingers. And you, that just leaves this flank over here. You are all firing at will, aren't you? No, you're not. And that's a critical part. Who else can't fire at will? Oh, that auxiliary. Because of course, being higher up gives you an extra range, so they'll be able to fire their peeler before they get anywhere near. And they'll have the morale hit from having to climb up a hill. I'm going to have a morale boost for being on top of a hill. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And also, they're attacking at an angle. Even the victoryometer suggests it. Look at that. Balance of forces evenly matched. That's fine. These Balearic slingers will be able to start firing so soon. The range up on this is just going to be phenomenal. So I'll take the Roman cavalry that side, and these generals, I had to look what they were then. What are these people that think they're on top of everything, in charge of everyone else? Ah, the generals. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, my tactical skills just aren't very good. I'm good against the AI in Total War games, but against human players, not so much. I did win a battle once, but it was like a 4v4 mega battle, which meant we had to have all very small armies so we didn't overload the host's computer. In fact, I've only ever had 3 online battles. The one that I won was not recorded. The first one that I lost is on Fudge's channel. You can see that horrific defeat. I didn't set my legions to auto-fire the peeler, and also there were berserkers. What am I going to do about that? And yeah, the second one's on my channel, which I thought was quite Went down to the circle, showing my defeats as well as the victories. What victories? There are no victories to show. Well, yeah, I just realised it's just a massive misallocation of resources. Didn't put nearly enough money into cavalry, which apparently is what the Macedonians are all about. Hurry up, I'm running out of things to say. See, the archer auxiliary are already firing, and they're like half the battlefield away. Wha-bang! I don't even think they were aiming for those velites. I think they were aiming for those barbarian mercenaries. And of course, the final nail in the coffin is they'll have to climb up that hill, so by the time they finally get to me, they'll be exhausted. Oh, it's going to be good fun. This is why I sometimes worry. I'm getting quite excited about battlefields. The slingers started firing now. And look at how far they are away. Firing into the early legionary cohort. Can you hear the whistling of the slings? I don't know, what do slingers sling? Slings? Hastati are just littering troops everywhere. Interesting to note that your anti-cavalry defences actually get worse. Whoa! And still going. Credit to them. As you get the Marian reforms. You see, already there's problems on this front. Now I need you over there. Yeah. Priorii are better than Auxilia. So when you get the Marian reforms, your anti-cavalry defense mechanism, the infantry, actually gets substantially worse. Maybe a little overconfident here. No, this front's falling entirely, so we can now all attack the general, who is doing a lot of damage because it's a faction leader, I think. You can always just sort of run off. So what's happening over there? They seem to be doing a bit of damage. I'll just attack them. I think well, I said this without.
When a true Roman meets his death.
Aemilius Julius, I think he was faction leader. Okay, so we've got some equitators over there that need sorting out. We've also got a battle over here. A front over here that's kind of failing. Don't skirmish, you may as well just fight. Because their morale will fall out sooner or later. Where's he going? There's two velites running away there. And now we can just charge down the hill, finish off the battle. However, of course, this is how the Normans won the... it may have been how the Normans won the Battle of Hastings, by failing retreat and get the Saxons down off the hill. But I don't think, funnily enough, these people are feigning retreat. Or if they are, it's very convincing. In fact, I'm not even sure the Normans feigned retreat. They may have just actually been retreating, but they're willing to conquer managed to rally the troops in time to take advantage of the situation. And everybody looks back and say, oh, well, that's masterful. What's that? Barbarian mercenaries, hunt them down. Fancy using barbarians against good, honest Romans.
The enemies show their true virtue.
Oh.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
I'm not going to lie, to say how confident I was at the beginning of this battle, I feel like confidence may have been a little misplaced. I've lost 22% of my men. However, they've lost their faction leader, so who's winning? The answer, I am. Feel free to take out those... Ooh. Fancy using barbarians against good honest Romans, I said. And here I am with my Numidian mercenaries. Oh well. And Numidians are different. Good cultured people. Not like Gauls. I believe that's how the Romans actually saw us as well. I believe the Numidians were a higher class of barbarian. They certainly put the Romans to the test in the Numidian Wars, trying to track down Jugurtha. It was like an ancient Vietnam by all accounts. That's where Marius made his names before he went into his reforms. In fact, the reforms were brought in to deal with Jugurtha in Numidia. Because the Romans had a real manpower shortage. But I think I've already said this, but I'll say it again. Yeah, just a little crises that would bring in like holes in the Roman constitution. Like, you're only supposed to be elected consul like once every few years or so. But when the Teutons and the Cimbri attacked from north of the Alps and just invaded into Italy, the Romans were so terrified, barbarians streaming down as they were, they just elected Marius consul like again and again and again, like 8 times in a row. Pompey Magnus was consul long before he was old enough to be. You had to be in your 40s or 30s or 40s before you could become consul. I think it was a position for old men. But Pompey Magnus, who was a positive triumvirate with Caesar, of course, and Crassus, was consul in his late 20s, I believe.
Our fleet is under attack!
Yes!
Victory!
Clean sweep! I've also got Thessalonica. I'll take this opportunity to retrain them, you, and you, and you. And you can all just sort of merge together. Ooh, maybe not. Whoops. Very good. So, that's one more settlement down. How many is to go? 6? 6 more regions. I can see that happening.
Fleet ready! Aye aye, Captain! Splitting the troops! Disembark, Imperator!
Can I give that man,
Sir!
give that army, a general? You'll do.
March! Joining forces! General! Orders! Attack!
Whoosh! And here we go, another battle. This is like Battle Central. Still, Astarte make it a bit pre-Marian. Those early legionary cohorts make it quite old as well. I mean, that battle in Terracus, the Kinesis, mine were all like early legionary cohort, and that wasn't nearly as decisive as I thought it was going to be. Now, the good news is, well, Lucius the Wrathful's coming to help us. He can help under my commander, hopefully. Don't him throwing any of my troops away. I paid good money for them. Like, really good money. These are trained up to gold level. I bet I paid a premium of at least 30% on all these troops.
I am a true Roman of the old style. I believe in discipline, dignity, and duty. I believe that Rome has a destiny to rule the world. I also believe that we have a destiny that starts afresh here. Today we face those proud Romans.
Well, that was a bit stirring, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm an old-fashioned man. I believe in discipline, dignity, and something else. I've forgotten already. Anyway. Oh yeah, the Romans were big on discipline. They loved it. There's all sorts of... When Crassus put down a slave revolt in the Third Servile War against Spartacus, in order to garner like favour with the law and order types in Rome, he actually implemented an ancient form of discipline on his armies that were a bit unruly. What would he do? Make you into your own army. And he, what's the word for it? Decimated them. Every 10th man killed, just to send a message.
Your reinforcements have arrived.
Good. This is hopeful news indeed. And look at all those general's bodyguards. You can form into the... No, you can form into Unit 3. Unit 3... Like that. Just feel free to join in whenever you can.
This is hopeful news indeed.
And yeah, the law and order Romans loved it. I thought that Crassus, good Roman, good man, is killing 1 in 10 of every troops. Interesting one about Caligula. People think that he was a bit mad. Thought he was a god most days of the week, and married his sister. And again, they Ptolemies married their sister, and they carried on the bloodline in Egypt for 400 years. So I don't know. Don't knock it. I guess the Habsburgs married close cousins and dominated Europe, but then it ended up with Carlos II of Spain being so inbred that he couldn't see, he couldn't have no hair, and certainly couldn't reproduce, and wasn't particularly attractive. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Caligula. Well, the guy's a bit of a bad press, and one of the things that's sad against him is he made his soldiers whip the sea to punish Neptune, and also made them walk up and down to the beach collecting shells and putting them in the helmet. Now, one way of looking at that is like Caligula was a lunatic, didn't know what he was doing. Another way of doing it is just looking at it as another way of disciplining an army. How can you discipline an army? One way of disciplining an army is make them do useless tasks. That's fruitless tasks just to reinforce the idea of who's in charge. I want you to whip the sea for 6 hours. Do it. Do it quickly, you know. Rather than and it's a similar sort of way to like do 100 push-ups because I told you to. A lot of people will find 100 push-ups no problem. I'm not one of those people. I did the push-up once. I had to go all the way up and all the way down again. It was awful. Laughing at my own jokes. Because nobody else is going to laugh at them. Hold on a second. Yeah, you've not got Fire at Will enabled. So now I've bored everybody with like a quick look at Caligula and Roman discipline and Crassus, Spartacus, and all the rest of it. Let's actually get on with the battle now. Here we have the Legionary First Cohort, who provide a morale boost to all nearby units, but don't lose it because, you know. Oh no, you don't. Stop running away on my watch. I've spent so much time setting this battle up that you're not going to run away. God damn it. The Brutii wouldn't have run away. Oh. The bloody Julii are ruining everyone's fun. I just about had that battle set up as well. Oh, you'll pay. Boosh, deal with that. Haha. Yeah! Keep going. If you're going to run away from the field of battle, I'm going to take as many out with you as I can. Here's has early legionary cohort. Boom! Disappear. Another one. Early legionary cohort. Boom! Let's go. And take out the general. So who's got away? Archer Auxilia, no great loss. Some Stasi over there, but a lot of expensive units got away there. And so
The gods who fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
So I killed a quarter of his units. I could take something away from that. But that annoyed me, that did.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our
I couldn't agree with that sentiment anymore if I tried with this battle, because that was thoroughly disappointing. Oh, I just lined up my troops nicely as well. Maybe that was the problem. I wasn't going to throw my troops' life away just so the Julii could have a fair chance then. Oh.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
No, it was a botch job and you know it. Ooh, I'm disappointed with that. I've never been more disappointed with almost 500 kills. And it's because it's a third of his army, and I have to teach him to run away. But how dare you put Rome under siege as well? This is the Eternal City, not some, foreign conquest for you to mess around with. The Law and Order conservative Romans would be having a field day. He says, I was the one that took the city in the first place. Where's that sharp man? You. Why are you in charge? Armourer, Grainmer. Ooh! Give that man a Praetorian Guardsman. Don't worry, they don't finish off Emperors until later on in the Roman Empire. Okay, with that excitement out of the way, it's time to get down to business. The fun stuff. Nothing really for you to build. Build an aqueduct. Because you're Roman. What have the Romans ever done for us? Well, that's something. Carthage. Rebels have been there since the beginning of time. And build an amphitheatre. Lepsis Magna. Build some highways to get traffic moving. Oscar's built himself a proconsul's palace. Good. You can build an army barracks and we can get some proper units in here now. Ooh, a nice big army there. Yes, so you just need to hold to merge these units together. You can go that way. And then we can bring out these new fresh units here. You can go there. Oh, careful management. It's great. I love it. And there's your replacement right there. So you can now go over there. Lose the Archer Auxilia. And you can get in their way by that port there. Okay, well, what's left? Oscar Dimidi. Good. Build some baths. I think in order to have a really good stomping time with troops, you just got to, not worry about building buildings. I mean, in many respects, why am I worrying about building buildings? It's not like I really need the money anymore if I get 20,000 a turn. I feel like I owe it to these people that have become part of the empire. Let's show them what Roman government's all about. I owe it to you lot as well. We don't want it to be too exciting. It might... Yeah, might cause a bit too much excitement. And you'd be like, oof, I can't go around to how exciting that video was. So I feel almost obliged to slow the video game down. Slow the video down even. Okay, that was 25 minutes. And an exciting 25 minutes as well. However, I'm still with the problem that after all that, I only captured one city. And if I carry on at this rate, I'll be well into my 70th video before we actually get anywhere. Then again, I'm no stranger to... Very good. No stranger to 70 videos for a Let's Play. Oh well. Hey! Superior Commander, Good Commander, Military Tribune, Gladiator, Praetorian Guardsman. Very good. Very nice. A visible symbol of Roman authority and a sign that one God that is constantly but in the thoughts of the Senate and the people of Rome. Well, naturally.
General.
So what I have now is a second army to play around with. In fact, what I wouldn't mind doing, I might build a ship in aluminium. I won't build a ship in aluminium. You do need a theatre. You, Costco Nova, you don't need roads. Aluminium needs a ship. And what I'm going to do, it's clever this, I'm going to get on that ship, I'm going to go over to Batavium, and I'm going to take it. Because they've got all their troops all the way by Aricium. And they're wanting to get Rome back, so I think, well, I may as well just sort of run in, take Batavium, and they can bring an army in between Aricium and Araminium to just hold the ground. If that army gets on top of like that mountain there, it'll be able to do the same sort of things it did in the Pyrenees, but better, because I'll know what I'm doing this time. Also, do you like how I've managed to say Aricium, Araminium and Batavium in all what sound like the right way? I don't know if it is the right way, but it sounds good. I might take Batavium, I can run up and take Segestica. Then I can take Apollonia, Salona. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I make any more moves on this front, or is it just going to get so bogged down? Yes, it's just a matter of time. I've got all these armies that are just stacked up waiting to flood in. But it's possible that they're just not very good armies. Byzantium, 5, I can certainly send a ship over there. And then in a blitz, I can go from Byzantium to Nicomedia, that's 6. Or the Greeks, 7. So this is very manageable. I need to hold the line along there, possibly with that army in Larissa. Take Byzantium. And then even with these people, that's why you're not happy. Yeah, there's a whole host of places that can build units that could all go up to Antioch and take Tarsus. And that's one. So we've got Tarsus, 1. Byzantium, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah. I've got a clear view to the end of the campaign now. By the view at the front, I can just hold the line. Oh, that's good. There's an end in sight. Hang on, there's an end in sight. There's a way through to the end of this. So, yeah, bear with me, and I will see you next video, which hopefully is going to be about as interesting as this one, with all those battles. Ooh, it was very good, very enjoyable. See you next time.